Both are on 54 goals for their country. This could be a moment of history. Messi. Oh, absolutely astounding.
Hey guys, Footy Central here, back after a long hiatus, and what better way to get back into the action than by talking about one of the best footballers who has ever played this game, Lionel Andres Messi. Now we all know about Messi's accomplishments: 7 Ballon d'Ors, 4 Champions Leagues, and most recently a Copa America title. However, these only scratch the surface of what we know about this Goliath of a footballer. Now let's get into these 4 stories that prove Lionel Messi is not human. Story number 1. A love for cookies like no other. This story is my personal favorite and goes back to the days that Messi was playing for Newell Old Boys as a youth player. During his early days at the club, his coach, Carlos Marconi, discovered that Messi had a special type of love for alfajores, a type of cookie which is popular all over Latin America. So Marconi made a deal with Messi. For every goal he scored, he would get 1 cookie. However, Marconi soon realized that he had made a big mistake. Messi would score 4 or 5 goals every game, and quickly he realized that he couldn't keep up with all the new cookies that he owed him. So to make the odds more favorable for himself, Marconi made a new deal with Messi, where he promised to give Messi 2 cookies for each header that he scored. Keep in mind, this is the same Messi that had a growth hormone deficiency and was much shorter than all the other kids his age, so scoring headers would be an extremely difficult task. But this is Lionel Messi we're talking about, a genius from a young age, and you just knew that he would find a way to get what he wanted. So the next game, Messi got the ball, went past the entire team, including the goalkeeper, and just as he was about to score, he stopped the ball in the line, flicked it up, and headed it into the empty net, turning towards his coach then, holding up 2 fingers to remind him that he still owed him his cookies. Now let's get into story number 2. Should have called the foul. This story comes from the legendary Thierry Titi Henry, who was Messi's teammate at Barcelona for 3 years, from 2007 to 2010. During this time, Coach Pep Guardiola would set up 7v7 small-sided matches in training, about the size of the penalty area to the halfway line. And one time, during one of the practice matches, Messi strongly felt that he was fouled, but the coach told the players to play on. This made Messi angry. An angry Messi then demanded the ball from the keeper at his own goal and proceeded to single-handedly take on the entire team, leaving the likes of Puyol and Yaya Toure in the dust before scoring. And moments like these were not isolated incidences. They happened time and time again, both in training and, as we know, on the pitch. Story number 3. 63? Seriously? Messi's 91 goal in 2012 amazes us all. How did one player manage to accomplish such a feat in the modern era of the game? This is exactly how Didier Drogba felt in the locker room before Chelsea faced Barcelona in the 2012 UEFA Champions League semi-finals. Before games, coach Robbie Di Matteo would run through the top scorers of the opposing team. Usually the list would read something along the lines of Rooney, 22 goals, Van Persie, 15, and so on. But when the Barcelona list had gone off, sure enough, in 3rd place was Xavi on 14 goals. In equal 2nd place were Alexis Sanchez and Cesc Fabregas on 15. But Drogba and the entire Chelsea squad laughed when the top scorer came up on the screen. Lionel Messi on 63 goals. 14 in the Champions League alone. It was such a ridiculous figure that the team just looked at each other in disbelief and could do nothing else but laugh. Drogba even took a picture of the number because it was just so outrageous. Chelsea would go on to famously win this Champions League tie and then go on to win the final against Bayern Munich, but Messi ended the 2011-12 season with 73 goals, a figure that is almost impossible to match to this day. Story number 4. This guy is still here. Former professional footballer Esteban Granero, who played for Real Madrid, told an incredible story about how he faced a 15-year-old Messi in a clash between Madrid and Barcelona. Messi arrived in Catalonia in 2001, and it was shortly after that Granero was first introduced to the Argentine as a 15-year-old. He was at a tournament in Villarreal with Madrid, and they were in the same hotel as Barca. Granero, who played for the Spanish national team, had a good relationship with some of the Barca players, like Pique, Marc Valiente, and Cesc Fabregas. And so he saw Pique in the hotel, and Pique told him, "This year, we're gonna beat you." At the time, Madrid would always win. So Granero replied with, "No effing way." But Pique was sure that they would win for a very specific reason. He said, "Yes, because we have a new player who is brilliant." Granero asked him, "Who?" And he pointed at none other than a young Lionel Messi sitting by the swimming pool. At first, Granero thought Pique, who was already a notorious jokester and prankster, had just been winding him up as usual. He saw a really small kid, feet in the pool, alone, lost in his own thoughts, and was sure Pique was being sarcastic. But after the match, Granero learned the hard way that there was no joking involved. Barcelona won 3-0. Messi crushed the opposition on his own. Granero was last quoted by saying, "He was spectacular. Very little, but strong like a rock. It was mad to see how the ball was stuck to his foot. It was brutal, literally impossible to get the ball off him. It had an impact. We were terrified of what he could become. 15 years later, I see him on the pitch and I think, fuck, this guy is still here." And there it is, guys. 4 stories that I believe show us just how unbelievable Messi really is. Beyond the stats, accomplishments, and achievements, just the way his coaches and peers speak of him, it really demonstrates the respect that they have for him and how special of a player he has been over the last 2 decades. That being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Any video idea suggestions, any Messi stories that I might have missed or you want to share, and hopefully I'll see you soon for another video. Peace.